Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, hopefully elect. Just another quick video through the spirit, because through the grace and mercy, how Ba'ashem Yahushai, pretty much, because before this truth, before the Lord woke us up, we were seeking for something, we were searching for something, trying to fill that void, right? Because in Jake's mind, even when it comes to 2/3, and that's why I said through the grace and mercy, Yahweh Shema Shai, the water Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, because even when it comes to 2/3, they're not. Of course, the Lord's not dealing with them right now, so they're not gonna. That void pretty much will never be filled. But again, we come into this truth, and it makes sense. Because Jake in his spirit is crying out, man. Before the truth, Jake was crying out. Jake's looking for answers, trying to figure out why, just why, just why is it like this? Why are things so? Because Jake is suffering, Jake is hurt, Jake is in pain, and it's not only until we come into this truth it makes sense. That's why I would say, I always say, hey, come around brothers, just people in general, hey, how you doing? Whatever the case may be, greetings and whatnot. Hey, my typical response is, hey, I'm complaining less and less, because I always say it could be worse, it should be worse, it's supposed to be worse, but it's not, so I'm learning to just complain less and less, but nevertheless, you're still complaining because of the wickedness, the vexation, the abominations that's going on, and that's what we're crying out against, the wickedness. And that's why, like the scriptures talk about, coming before the Lord's throne boldly in confidence, because it's like, God damn, Lord, we get it. Lord will know what our number to the hopefully leg. It's like we get it. The Lord's teaching us a valuable lesson. All right. But it's like, damn, Lord, how long? How much more suffering? How long are you going to continue to allow this to go on? We're complaining. All right, because again, in some strange way, because I've said this before. Me, I'm the type I like to work out, hit the gym and whatnot, and it's like, because like the scriptures say, bodily exercise profited a little, right? It's like the more I work out, the more I try to keep up with myself, the worse I feel, and I just say that to say, because it's like I said, and even before the truth, we're catching hell, we're suffering and whatnot, but it's like when we come into this truth, it's like things get more magnified, things get more intense, it hurts more almost, so to say, but in those afflictions, because it's cold, the Lord is cold. Here it is, like I said, to those of us trying to do the right thing as far as our health, like I said, brothers, for the most part, brothers being to the herbs and things of that nature, brothers for the most part, they have a decent diet and whatnot, damn sure ain't eating no McDonald's and shit like that. But like I said, with all that being said, it's like brothers are still getting jacked up, and like I said, it's like it's getting worse. It's like I said, the more you try to do, it's almost like every 2 steps we take forward, it's almost like we're taking six steps back, almost, in a sense. And I just say that because you look at 2/3, and here it is, they're eating McDonald's, eat McDonald's, drinking Mountain Dew and shit, Coca-Colas and shit. All Jake do is smoke weed, drink liquor, and they're it's like, goddamn, they're more lively. Jake, 2/3 out here, they got a full-grown beard and shit, man. It's like, damn, You know, this shit is crazy, but nevertheless, man, like I was saying, you know, and all that agony, man, you know, because that's the thing when that's the thing about, you know, all this afflictions that we go through, this pain, this agony, this suffering that we go through, you know. For one, it keeps us grounded in Yahushai, you know. It keeps us in this mindset, this attitude, the spirit of wanting, of being in need of Yahushai, because that's ultimately that's the solution. Yahushai, he's the solution. We need him to get us out of here, man. We need to be delivered out of this, you know. And that's what, again, going back to all the afflictions, the pain, the agony, the suffering, you know, it makes us cry out more and more to Yahushai, you know. It makes us more dependent upon him. Like I said, it keeps us grounded in him, you know. Let me get a quick one in Ecclesiasticus 21. Because with this affliction, the pain, the agony, you know, you're going to be, again, more dependent on Yahweh Shema Shai. You're going to lean on him more, you know, that relationship. Because even in a carnal sense, when it comes to any type of relationship, you know, whether it be, let's say, a husband and a wife, you know, a husband and a wife, if everything was all perfect, then, you know, if everything was all perfect in a marriage with a man and a woman, a husband and a wife, you know, then, you know, there wouldn't really be, as far as that connection, you know, intimate connection, you know, for the most part, it wouldn't be there for the most part. But let's say a man and a woman they've been through some shit, you know, they've got time history, the what they call the ups and the downs, you know, you know, those type of relationships, you know, you come to learn to you learn one another, you know, you value one another more, you know, you're what do you you just that connection is stronger, you know, the bond is stronger, you know, the bond is stronger. All right. And that's the thing with us and Yahweh Shema Shai. And I know y'all see this shit. I know y'all see this shit. You can't make this shit up. I know. Good God doggone well. God damn. I know y'all see this shit. What the fuck? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, man. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get a quick one. Just because this shit right here, what you see. Oh shit. And this is a part of the problem, you know. This is a part of the problem, you know. If Jake was more dedicated, and I'm not saying these cats on the screen, you know, what you see, that they're Jake's. And just in case you can't see it, you know, clearly these are some type of, well, let me be careful, because I just thankfully I didn't get a strike, but they, you know, more and more taking videos down, removing videos and things like that. So let me not even say nothing that's gonna pick up the YouTube algorithm. But this is a part of the problem of why, you know, are we here, right? I'm gonna get this real quick in Jonah chapter 2. Matter of fact, that's the spirit, because that ties into this lesson. In Jonah chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 7. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came in unto me into thine holy temple. And that's the spirit, because that ties into what I'm about to read in Sirach 21. But it says, they that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. And you see, this is what happened. This is a part of why we're here, all right? You know, observing lying vanities, all right? sacrificing unto idols. You know, that separated, like it tells you in Isaiah, our iniquity separated us from Yahweh Shema Shah. But because, hey, the Lord put hell on us, like it, going back to verse 7 again, when my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord. So you see, like I said, catching hell, man, going into that, going in, and you can't make this shit up, man. Salakia, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. But, you know, when we when we catch hell, man, you know, in those times of pain and suffering, hey, turn to the Lord. If it seems like, you know, because it always seems like that. It always seems like we can't catch a break. You know, Jay can't catch a break. You know, well, hey, that's the Lord keeping us grounded in Him, keeping us in remembrance. All right. You know, the Lord's just reminding us, man, hey, this is not our rest. You know, this is not our rest. Stay in tune. All right, stay focused, single-eyed, single-minded. You know, this is what the Lord is doing, man. You know, keeping us on point, keeping that fire up under us. Because you might be having a, you know, somewhat of a decent day, and then, you know, I know this happens to me every day. You know, I could be having a somewhat, you know, somewhat calm day, and then it's always some little shit. It just gets to a point where it's just some little shit, man, and it just throws me off, and it's just like, you know, it puts me in that spirit. It just gets me off my spirit fired up, like, you know, I can't stay in this place, you know. You just get in that spirit, like I can't stand this shit. You know, and it's good to be. It is good to be in that spirit. All right. It's good to be in that spirit. You know, brothers walk around here, man, and these people have no idea what's going on in our heads, man. These people have no idea. You know, if brothers, and that's why on another note, when it comes to the brotherhood, man, you know, because that's really the only time. That is the only time when brothers can really be themselves. They can let loose and just, you know, be themselves, be who they are. You know, but outside of brothers, man, you know, you're just walking around here like shit is okay, and it's not. You know, shit ain't sweet out here, man. We're tired of this shit, tired of this place, tired of these people. And as you see this shit on camera, man, hey, going back to what I was saying, like, how long is the Lord going to continue to, when is the Lord going to make His reputation known, man? When is He going to stamp His reputation? When is the Lord going to do something? Because this is a part of the vexation. We're tired of seeing this shit. We're tired of seeing this shit, man. You know, when is the Lord going to put some respect on His name? When is the Lord going to put some respect on His name? When is the Lord going to do something? You know, these people are just, you know, but going back to Ecclesiasticus 21 and verse 5, a prayer out of a poor man's mouth reacheth to the ears of the Most High, and His judgment cometh speedily. So you see, man, hey, the Lord is, he hears us. All right. He hears our complaint, you know, and as tired as we think we are, you know, as fed up as we think we are, listen, the Lord can't wait to do what He's about to do. The Lord can't wait, man. You know, but of course the Lord is bound to His word, so things have to play out. But that's why things are speeding up. They're talking about this 2030 agenda, where they want to have it set up by 2030. Well, what do you think that entails? You know, of course it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a process. So that means, hey, Esau, he's really going to have to, you know, speed things up. He's really going to have to make moves. You know, Esau, he's going to have to do something. Now, Lord willing, we're not here by 2030, but if they want to have this whole agenda set up by 2030, then, you know, hey, we can expect to see things moving a lot quicker. All right. This so-called new year, you know, this year, this could very well be the year that we see the MOTB being pushed. You know, this could very well be the year that we see the MOTB get mandated. You know, Lord willing, because we want to get out of here. You know, we're crying out. We're complaining. Lord, how long? The $1 million question, how long? Job chapter 5 and verse 8. I will seek unto God, and unto God would I commit my call. So you see, man, you know, because ain't no amount of you know, praying to these false gods, these false idols, no matter how much, because that's the problem with Jake. They're looking for all avenues except Yahweh Shai. They're looking for all avenues outside of Yahweh Shai, man, and he's the only solution. You see, the Lord put us in this position in order for us to put our trust in Yahweh Shai, to lean on Yahweh Shai. The Lord put us in this position because we tried everything. We tried everything. We, you know, we did everything on our, you know, we did everything. What else is there to do? Well, call on Yahweh Shai, man. Call on Yahweh Shemal Shai. Lean on Yahweh Shemal Shai. He's not called the deliverer, the savior for no reason. You see? And of course, things are happening, man, because the Lord, like I said, the Lord he's listening. He's moving on our behalf. Because clearly things are happening, and they're happening at a faster rate. Like I said, back in Sirach 21 and 5 again. A prayer out of a poor man's mouth reaches to the ears of God, and his judgment cometh speedily. So you see, you know, whether it be personally, individually, you know, things are happening on our behalf much quicker. Things that usually will take, you know, some time, some months, some years, maybe. Things are happening a lot quicker. All right, at least for me they are. You know, but hey, as a whole, you know, as a collective, like I said, things clearly the Lord is listening. All right, because things are happening worldwide. You know, what's today, January 6th, and every day has been something, you know, eventful. There's been something going on. You know, things that happen quicker, man. Because, you know, we all get that feeling like, God damn, man. We're all getting that feeling like we're about to tap out. We're all getting that feeling like we're about to tap out, man. We you know. But hey, the Lord's moving. The Lord's getting ready to get us out of here. All right. Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26. Matter of fact, before I get that, I'm gonna get this in Exodus. Because listen, you know, when Jake was catching hell in ancient Egypt, hey, what did the Lord do? He raised up the Savior. In that time, it was Moses. All right. But this time, Yahweh Shai is going to come and get us himself. Because this has got to be it, man. We believe this through faith. This has got to be it. All right. Because if we have to be here another generation, man, then we're going to be born through the cyber internet, man. We're going to be born, you know, we're going to be AI bots, man. So this has got to be it. And Yahweh Shai, he's just going to have to come and get us himself. So in Exodus chapter 2 and verse 23. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto God by reason of the bondage. So Jake was catching hell, and that's another reason why America is known as spiritual Egypt, because as far as the laborious, rigorous work, literal back-breaking slavery, all right, back in ancient Egypt, you know, the you know, ancient Egypt is really the only the only place that can really you know, compare to America's rigorous slavery, man, hardcore slavery, man. You know, it says verse 24, and God heard their groaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them. So, and you see, in today's day, all right, the remnants, you know, because at one point, you know, the Lord wasn't dealing with us. But hey, we're coming back home. The Lord is calling us back home. He's calling his sons back home, man. you know. And again, clearly the Lord is moving. He's doing something on the earth. Clearly. All right. You know, man, but hey, Jake, it's catching so much hell, you know. And again, that's what's going to make you remember the Lord. All right. That's what's going to make you remember the Lord, man. That's what's going to draw you nigh into the Lord. Suffering, you know, you're going to cry out in the soul, in the anguish of your soul. You know, the Lord, if the Lord is dealing with you, all right, he knows how to make you cleave unto him. All right. He knows how to make you cleave unto him. You know, going to back to Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26. Damn. Isaiah 26. I'll start at verse 15. Thou increased the nation, O Lord, thou hast increased the nation. Thou art glorified, thou hast removed it far unto all the ends of the earth. Lord, in trouble have they visited thee. They poured out a prayer when thy chastening was upon them. So you see, man, Lord had to knock us up our head, upside our head to, hey, oh shit, you know, coming up out of that because like it tells you with the prodigal son, you know, he said when he came to, you know, Lord knocked some sense into us, you know, and it's like, damn, being woken out of that matrix, unplugged from the matrix, you know, remembering who the enemy was, remembering who the enemy is, just seeing how it is versus how it's supposed to be. That's why the scriptures talk about oppression making the wise man mad, man. And the more we grow in this understanding, the more bitter it makes us, man. Because again, how it's supposed to be versus how it is, you know, hey, you know, and that's why, hey, we're crying out to the Lord, man, in the agony of our soul. We're crying out to the Lord. Because when you read verse 17, it says, like as a woman with child that draweth near the time of her delivery in pain and cried out in her pangs, so have we been in thy sight, O Lord. Because it's just, you know, like I said, Jay tried everything. And it's like, no matter what we do, you know, everything outside of Yahweh Shai, no matter what we do, it's just like, it's for nothing. And it is for nothing because we're doing everything outside of Yahweh Shai. Right? Like it says, verse 18, we have been with child, we have been in pain, we have, as it were, brought forth wind. We have not wrought any deliverance in the earth, neither have the inhabitants of the world fallen. So it's just like, you know, no matter what Jake tries to do in this society to get some type of a foothold, you know, like I said, you take 2 steps forward, it's like you're taking six steps back, you know, and then. And, you know, if you're in your right mind, you eventually just get to a point where, you know, again, you just really, it gets to the point where it seems like it's just unbearable. Like, Lord, you got to do something, you know, like, Lord, you know, really got to cry out to the Lord in the anguish of our soul, man, in the bitterness of our souls. The scriptures talk about in the bitterness of our souls, man, you know, boldly and confidently and faithfully. Humbly, of course, you know, but hey, with that being said, you know, obviously the Lord is moving. He's working in the earth. He's hearing our prayers, our cries. And I always say, no one else wants it more than the Lord himself. As bad as we think we want it, that burning sensation, that feeling that we get, no one wants it more than the Lord himself. So Because a part of this thing is, you know, just sitting back and just, you know, you just gotta wait. Gotta wait. It's coming, but just gotta wait a little longer. How long? Not long at all. You know, but Lord wanted us is edifying. All praises to you. How about you, Shai? Shalom to you. Hopefully, like